I'm gonna have to call you back.
Armando reporting for DJ TV.
Hello everybody, what's going on? Armando here, back with another video, and today I'm gonna teach you guys how to break your pinky finger. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, today we have a storytime video explaining my absence because I broke my pinky finger. And that sounds like the dumbest thing ever, and it was completely my fault. Okay, kinda. It was okay, you guys will see. Let's get started and let's jump right into the story. Okay, so I was at my friend Francisco's house. You guys know him. Sometimes wears a chicken suit. Sometimes does videos with me. He was Jonas from The Giver. Anyways, I was at his house and he was like, "Dude, what time do you have to be home?" And I was like, "I have to be home by 9. Why do you ask?" And so then he says, "Oh, it's 8:58. I look at my phone, he's right, it is 8:58. I'm like, "Oh dude, I need to go now." So we get on our penny boards, which is like a skateboard, but it's different. And then we go, and then we start going really, really fast, and I'm heading towards my house. I'm like, I gotta get home. There's no way I'm gonna make it home in time, but so we get near the park. Cisco's ahead of me. And I hit this big crack in the sidewalk, and I go flying, and I go like, I try to catch myself with my hands. I didn't hit my head or anything, the important part, even though I don't have a brain in there. But, so I had a big scrape on my knee, a big scrape on my shoulder, a smaller one, but still big on my elbow, and then 2 small ones on my wrist. And so I get up, and there's tons of people at the park, and they all just kind of look at me with all these bloody scrapes. And then I look, and they, of course, they don't help me, which is weird. I look at my finger, and it's like bent backwards, like it's curled up and bent backwards, and I'm like, oh my gosh, and I can't feel anything in the finger. I try to straighten it out as best as I can, but it's still bent. So I rush home, I get back on my penny board, dumb decision, and I rush home. And I come to my mom and I'm like, oh my gosh, please help me. I think I broke my finger, and I tell her what happened. And, you know, she cleans me up, and we go to the ER. Long wait. I tell them the story, and they say, yeah, it is actually still bent, and it's broken. We're gonna do some x-rays, all this. So I wait, I get my x-rays done. Turns out it's broken, and I forget it. I know it was 2. I think it might have been 3 places. So my finger was definitely broken, and they said they were gonna put it in like a splint and then wrap it. So the doctor said he was gonna have to make my finger numb and inject me. So he injected me with the needle, and I had like a big sausage finger. It wasn't as painful as it sounds. I think what would have been more painful is if he didn't numb me, because he's straightening my finger. So he's pulling my finger, he's straightening it, it feels uncomfortable. So then he says, okay, now I'm gonna send a nurse to, you know, do the rest on the finger. So, nurse comes, she looks like she has no idea what she's doing, she doesn't even know which finger is broken. Obviously it's the one with the blood on it that has the medicine on it and is sausage finger. Hello? Left pinky? Anyone? Anyways, so she splints it, and with like the metal side up, I thought my finger was supposed to be like in the foam. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. And then she buddy tapes the finger right next to my pinky, and then she wraps it. I'll be showing a picture. So turns out, because I had to have a follow-up next week, turns out that nurse like did it wrong because my finger was still bent, and I guess it wasn't splinted so that it would stay straight. So it's still bent, and I got to wash my hand because, you know, not washing your hand for a week isn't bad. I mean, is bad. So, he's like, okay, you're gonna have to have this cast on for 3 weeks. So I put on, they put on this cast, and you know, they put my whole arm in like this black sock feeling thing, and they wrapped it in like this white foam stuff, and then they put on this white layer of cast, and then they put on the purple and the yellow that I picked out, and they had to bend my fingers. So then he's like, okay, so you're gonna have this cast on, you're not gonna be able to get it wet, so get this special sleeve at Walgreens to take a shower. That was a huge sleeve. I hated taking showers. Like at first it was fine, I'm like, okay, but I couldn't go out because if it got hot, it was so sweaty and like itchy, and it was terrible. It was like, oh my gosh, because I've never broken anything before. This is my first broken bone in my family. Nobody in my immediate family, I cannot talk. In my immediate family has broken a bone before. So, new experience. Anyways, so I didn't have much to do. I like posted about it so people would know that like, hey, if you're contacting me, I can't, respond. By the way, thank you to everybody who showed their concern for me when I did, let everybody know that I had broken a bone. It really helped a lot to know that people cared. But, so, on with the story. A few weeks later, I am so glad to like have this cast off and everything, and because it's just been itchy and a pain and I can't do anything with it because most of my days were just sitting inside. So I get it off finally, and I still can't move my finger. Turns out it's still broken. The doctor already knew that, but he said it would still be broken for 5 more months because that's how long bones take to heal. But I couldn't move it as much as I should have been able to, and of course, now after 3 weeks, my whole arm was really dirty. And he's like, okay, well, take a hot shower, that should help. So I took a hot shower. That was like the best shower of my life. No, actually, that was the day after. But I was like so happy. I was like splashing water in my face and everything, using both my hands. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm free. Look at me. So yeah. And now I'm able to move my finger like a regular finger. And I can like go swimming again, which is really fun for me. And now I'm gonna be doing soccer. So I'm doing soccer, and that's really fun. And I can do it, with both hands, and that's amazing. So yeah, that explains my absence, and I will be making more videos. I'm gonna be trying to make one once a week again, but I'm about to start school on Thursday. Today is Tuesday, by the way. So I'm gonna start school on Thursday. So I'll see what I can come up with, but I just have to, get an idea. So I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. I know it was a little bit long. Hope you could endure it. So yeah, and bye. Hold on, wait. I just need to tell you guys something. Bye. Just like, I'm just like, thank God that I didn't break my right pinky, because then, I couldn't wipe. Like, I already felt like a 5-year-old because everybody had to do everything for me, but if it was my right hand, I couldn't wipe, and I don't know what I would be able to do then. That would be kind of awkward. So, oh, that would be terrible.